Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I would love to see you stick around. In today's video, I am bringing you anti-MLM content. So of course, just as a disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only and just my opinions. We're going to be reacting to a few reels in today's video. Some of them are by the same rep, another one or two, I don't remember how many I have of the other one, but the other one is of the rep that I reacted to, the Bodi rep who left for Modere. I think that video was the last video of 2022, if I remember correctly. So it was just a little while ago that I reacted to this video. But I guess without further ado, let's just get into this first video.
Being at my cubicle, everyone had taken vacation time the week of Christmas, and I was the only person in the office because I couldn't afford to take time off. That was not stuff that we could afford. And 4 years later, I have quit corporate America. I am a full-time stay-at-home present working mom. My husband is taking time off to be home with us during the holidays. Finances are not an issue. We have numerous streams of income, get to travel the world with a company that allows us to do that and allowed me to dream bigger, to open that door. I remember being at my cubicle, everyone had taken vacation time.
This is a very quick testimonial, I guess you could say, of obviously this person is targeting moms, people who work 9 to 5s and things of that nature. She also is targeting people who are looking for financial and time freedom, which we hear a lot within the MLM industry from these MLM reps. She said a lot of things within one little short clip of, it's not even a minute long. But I wanted to go over the caption really quick, and it says, reflecting, from stuck in my cubicle during the holidays to not missing a single moment on my daughter's first Christmas, all from a simple yes, hard work, and never giving up. Mama, there is a way to be present and make an income. I can show you how. Then it has the U.S. income disclaimer statement that says these results are not typical. Monat makes no guarantee that you will achieve similar results. Your results will depend on your hard work and effort. The average annual income for all U.S. market partners at all ranks, which includes active and inactive market partners in 2019, was $809. 36% of U.S. market partners were not active in 2019 and therefore did not earn any commissions. Didn't Monat come out with more income disclosures from then? I'm not sure why she's referring to the 2019 one. Well, this would technically have come out in 2020 because it's talking about 2019 numbers. I'm pretty sure that there's a newer one. But anyway, let's go over this caption. So I already talked about who she was targeting, but then it says, to not missing a single moment on my daughter's first Christmas. That makes me so mad because she is obviously targeting moms. Moms have it hard as it is, whether you are a stay-at-home mom or you are a working mom, or even if you're a stay-at-home dad and a working dad. Hey guys, Editing Monica here. So I just wanted to clarify at this point in the video because I talked about working moms and working dads. When I say working mom or working dad, I'm referring to a traditional job that is out of the home, whether it's a 9 to 5 or something along those lines. Because being a stay-at-home mom is work in itself as well. I know because I'm a stay-at-home mom. So I just wanted to clarify that here so that nobody takes what I'm saying out of context or anything like that. Maybe you're a single parent. So this is going to go ahead and target those types of people, those types of parents who want to be home for their first Christmas. But I don't know what 9 to 5 she was working. Any 9 to 5 that I have worked, we were closed on Christmas Day. So that's why I'm kind of confused. I mean, maybe I just got lucky with the jobs that I was working. Maybe it was just the company that I worked for. But even if I was still working a traditional 9 to 5 job or something of that nature, I would still be able to be home on Christmas with my daughter. But that bothers me because obviously she is targeting a specific type of person. And then it says, Mama, there is a way to be present and make an income. In my opinion, that is a little bit of a passive-aggressive jab at moms, because just because there's a mom who is working a traditional job, a traditional 9 to 5, does not mean that she's not present in her child's life. that kind of bothers me that that was said. I don't know if that's how this rep meant it. I'm really not sure, but that's how some people might take it. So that's kind of something that I just wanted to touch on. Funny story, I forgot to say this ahead of time, but this Monat Rep that we are currently reacting to, I actually liked one of her posts because it popped up on my Explore feed on Instagram, and it was her doing some kind of like a hair tutorial. And I thought it looked really pretty. It was, I mean, it wouldn't be for my hair because my hair isn't long, but I thought it looked really pretty, so I liked it. And then she kept popping up on my feed. And then all of a sudden, when I saw the last video, I was like, wait a minute. This is a Monat Rep, isn't it? And then this one, yeah, sure enough, this really shows that she's a Monat Rep. So let's go ahead and play this. I have to censor out the sound or the audio because it is copyrighted. Okay, obviously this rep has absolutely beautiful hair. This is most likely part of her genetics, styling, and cutting her hair because it looks like she has it layered a certain kind of way, and it does look really beautiful. But anybody's hair, if you look at my hair styled right now, I mean, it's a little gross right here, but that's probably because I didn't brush it down good enough. But when it's curly like this, it looks really great. When it's not been washed for a few days, when I have dry shampoo in it, or if it's just, sometimes it looks a little gross. So of course, when you go to style it, it's going to look better. When you go to freshly wash your hair, it's going to look shinier, silkier, all of that kind of stuff. So, and if you get a fresh cut as well, or if you keep up and you maintain trimming your hair, it's obviously going to look great. But let's go over the text that's on the screen. And it says, hair products I regret buying. Then it goes to this heatless curl thing. It actually says, made me stop using heat to get gorgeous curls. I will say this is actually also done with one of these types of things. But yeah, I use the same exact thing and I got these curls. I literally put it in this morning and I had it in for, I don't know, maybe like 2-3 hours, something like that, before I started filming. I actually do have a tutorial or kind of like a review of it on my Instagram, and at the time of filming this, it's not on my TikTok yet, but I will probably have it up on my TikTok as well, which, by the way, I decided that I'm going to be way more consistent in the new year with TikTok, so make sure to follow me over there. I will be doing a bunch of different things. I'm not going to stick to just one thing because I'm going to do it more as just for fun rather than being a content creator, I guess you could say. But anyway, okay, besides the point. So this product, yeah, I love it too. I would probably say it's a great thing to use if you want to stop using heat on your hair. Then we move on to a Monat product that is a scalp serum, and it said, made my hair grow too much. The Rejuvenique is the next one up, and it says, gave me a healthier scalp and extra shine. Then there's the Volumizing Revive Shampoo by Monat, and it said, gave me too much volume and I'm washing less. Then there's the Split End Mender, I think that's what it says. And of course, it's Monat's the Rejuvebeads, sealed my split ends. What I'm going to say is, now I'm not a hair expert. I didn't go to cosmetology school, although that is in the plans in the future. Crossing my fingers, hopefully. If all goes well, eventually I will go to cosmetology school. It has been my dream to go to cosmetology school since I was like, I don't know, 13, 14. So I'm finally going to be doing it once the baby is old enough. But anyway, like I said, I'm not an expert or anything, but sealed my split ends. The only way that I know from talking to friends who went to cosmetology school and everything, the only way that you're going to get rid of split ends is if you cut them off. So if you're just putting something on it, it just might give it the illusion that you don't really have split ends because maybe it's just an extra oil or something like that. But it's not going to actually do anything with your split ends. You're going to have to just get it cut. So that was something that last one really just annoyed me a little bit. However, the other ones where it said, made my hair grow too much, you can't make those claims though, because it looks like she just has naturally, she has great genetics in the hair department, and it looks like her hair just is beautiful and healthy and everything. I wouldn't say that it's Monat. I would be willing to bet that if you go back in her Instagram before she started, or even just if you just look at older pictures of her, I didn't do it because I don't have that kind of time. But I'm willing to bet that her hair probably looks great pre-Monat. So that's just something, because her hair kind of looks like my one sister-in-law's hair. She just genetically has beautiful hair. And it looks great. She's had Monat reps approach her and ask them to be a model for them. So, yeah, they do that too. But anyway, and then it says the whole thing about getting a healthier scalp and that that she's getting too much volume from the one thing. You might just have naturally beautiful hair. My hair, it does not matter what products I put in my hair, how I style it, it will always fall flat, kind of how it is right now. I have just learned how to work with it because that's just how my hair is. It doesn't matter. If I want to have a lot of volume and I want it to stay that way for a while, I have to tease it a lot and I have to put a lot of hairspray in it, like a lot of hairspray, so that it looks like a helmet pretty much. So that is what I wanted to go over with that rep in particular, those two things. The next one I wanted to go over, there are actually two that are very similar. They're both MLM reps. The one is an MLM rep for Isogenics. The other one is a very, very high ranking and kind of well-known Beachbody body coach. So they both did the exact same reel. I'm going to play both of them up on the screen right now.
You gotta find you again. Not mom you or wife you. Just you, sis. You gotta find you again.
This one bothers me because, as I've said so many times on my channel, I'm a mom. And I actually agree with the message in these reels, like the audio that is being said, because if you didn't hear it or if you didn't follow along, it says, you gotta find you again, not mom you or wife you, just you, sis. I agree with that wholeheartedly, because I will say that at the end of 2021, because obviously I was a brand spanking new mom at the end of 2021, but 2021 going into 2022, it wasn't until way, way, way later into 2022 that I started to kind of feel a little bit more like myself again. I did kind of lose myself as a new mom. It's very easy for you to lose yourself. If you guys noticed, it took me a really, really long time to get back into actually posting on YouTube. I would post very sporadically here and there. It was maybe once every 2-3 months. Then it was once a month. Then I disappeared for a little bit. And then I came back full force in October with my Spooktober series and anti-MLM content. So I came back full force in October because I was finally starting to feel like myself again. And I was doing the things that I used to love a lot, because I love making YouTube videos. I'm not looking to make YouTube my full-time job. I really just do this as a hobby and I do it for fun. So I can see why, for new moms, that is a really great message. I think it's really important and healthy for a mom to make sure that she does take care of herself, because it's so easy for moms, regardless of if you're a stay-at-home mom or if you work a traditional 9-to-5 job. Yeah, it's really, really easy to lose yourself. It's really easy to put everybody else first. So, and obviously we have to prioritize our children. So I'm not saying that we don't prioritize our children, but at the end of the day, you have to also take care of yourself, because you need to be healthy, happy, and everything like that. But the one rep, because the other one, it just was like a quick caption, but the one, it says, don't lose yourself in the process, through the journey, as everything will circle back to you. So love yourself enough, do what brings you joy, follow your dreams, live life with purpose and unapologetically. Remember, when you show up for yourself first, you show up better for others. And I'll agree with that. Yeah, that's a great message. But at the same time, I don't like that they're using these really great messages to then bring people to their profiles and be like, hey, I'm a rep for Isogenics, or I'm a rep for Bodi. Would you like to join my team? I don't like that. But I do like the message that they have here. Okay, so side note, I actually made a mistake. The Beachbody/Body coach, she did have a caption underneath that video as well, and it said, the hardest lesson for me is learning that I deserve to be found too. Yeah, I agree. That I can work all day at being a good mom, keeping the house clean, being a great wife, having a good dinner on the table, but I deserve to work on me too. So happy to be putting in the work after 3 babies in 4 years. It feels so good to carve out some time for just me. I agree with that wholeheartedly. I just made a TikTok and an Instagram reel saying pretty much the exact same thing. Not the same thing, but just kind of the same, I guess you could say, mentality, mindset, if I dare say that, mindset. But yeah, I said something really similar, that I'm finally starting to work on me as well. So I can definitely agree in that situation, and I can definitely agree with those types of messages. But again, it's for an MLM company. It's not just because they're putting themselves out there and they're just putting out the good vibes into the world. No, they're doing this for attraction marketing. They're doing it so that people come to their Instagram, see what they do, sign up for whatever they have, whether it's recruiting or if they want to be a customer or whatever, but we know that it's mostly about recruiting. Now we're going to move on to the Bodi rep that left Beachbody or Bodi for Modere. And the one we're going to go over the caption, of course, it is 5 years long. So let's just get into this first reel. Okay, so if you didn't catch it, it said on the screen, when you finally decide to take the risk and partner with a new company with a business model where everyone wins, and 2 weeks in, you see that the grass is actually greener on the other side. I can't stand that they always say so that everybody wins. That's not what you're trying to do here. You're trying to make it so that you win. You're just trying to make it seem like something it's not, and you're putting a nice little pretty pink bow on it. But here is the long ass caption. So it says, come to find out the grass is actually greener over here. Why? Because the business model is set up for people to win no matter what. See, I was with my last company for 6.5 years. I showed up every day doing the vital activities to grow my business, working hours day in and day out, taking more and more time and attention away from my family to grow and impact the way I hoped to. But no matter what I did, it was never enough. I loved what I did and I loved the concept. It changed me. But I knew deep down that this wasn't a sustainable business to grow. So I stopped. I stopped talking about the business. I stopped trying to recruit. I stopped trying to persuade people. And my income was decreasing. I felt like something was wrong with me. I wasn't smart enough, hardworking enough, authentic enough, bold enough, pretty enough, relatable enough, not a good enough leader, etc., etc., etc. What I'm going to say is I find it kind of interesting that she said that she stopped. So I stopped talking about the business, I stopped trying to recruit, and I stopped trying to persuade people. So nowhere in there does she really mention anything about the products and how she stopped selling the products. It seems to me like it was mostly recruiting that she's talking about here. I might be wrong. Maybe what she meant by I stopped talking about the business is talking about selling the products, but really, are we really talking about that when we talk business? Because in this industry, it's mostly about recruiting. And it said how she was with the company for 6.5 years and that she showed up every day, working hours day in and day out. So I would be curious to know if this rep ever talked about time and financial freedom when she was in Beachbody, because if she did, and now she's saying something different, and now she's talking about this new opportunity that she found, which is Modere. But at the end of the day, how can people who were following her, whether they were following her on Instagram or maybe if they were part of her team or something, how can they trust her now if all of a sudden she's coming out with the real reason why she left, and she's talking about what it really looks like behind the scenes? But if she was saying that she had time and financial freedom previously, yeah, how could people trust her? But it makes me really sad that, and this is in the video that I reacted to of her when she was talking about her leaving and why she was leaving. But in that video, she sounded so sad in that video. There was no confidence that was coming from her. There was just, it really just felt like pure sadness coming from her. So for her to say here that she felt like something was wrong, I wasn't smart enough, hardworking enough, authentic enough, bold enough, pretty enough, relatable enough, not a good enough leader. That makes me sad that if she really truly was thinking like that, because no one should ever feel like that about themselves, because at the end of the day, the MLM industry, the multi-level marketing industry, is not set up for everyone to win, as these reps like to say. It's not set up that way. It's truly not. But then it says, turns out the business model just wasn't for me. Okay. Turns out the business model wasn't for you. Girl, you do know that Modere is an MLM company just like Beachbody is. It's the same business model. But then it says, in a traditional network marketing business like Beachbody, you can be working your ass off, but if you aren't recruiting consistently and building a team, you aren't earning a significant income. Okay, so right there, she proves the point that it's all about recruiting. With a social retail business like Modere, your success is determined by you. What? No. I can't stand when they call it social retail. It's not social retail. It's an MLM company, a multi-level marketing company. Beachbody and Modere are both multi-level marketing companies. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway, your success is determined by you. If you're doing the work, you win and earn significantly, whether you're building a team or you're just here to share amazing products. You have many more options and a wide range of products that people want. A dual-sided comp plan where you can build one side or both, your choice, 0 monthly business fees, paid 2 times per day. Who wants to be paid 2 times a day? What? That makes no sense to me. Just get paid like you normally would. Get paid either every week, bi-weekly. Why do you want to get paid 2 times a day? Anyway, up to 36% commissions plus monthly bonuses. Earn monthly product credit so you're never coming out of pocket. Recruiting isn't necessary to win. Easy, simple, duplicatable systems. Leadership and trainings by the top in the entire company. Most of what she just talked about, other MLM companies have as well. Anyway, I had no idea this even existed, but it is exactly what I've needed. If social retail sounds like something you might be interested in, message me or comment info. Let's chat. Here for questions. Please don't message her. Please don't comment on the post or anything like that. I'm going to tell you right now, it's a multi-level marketing company. This is not, they try to put different names on it because they want to get away from the MLM stigma. This is a multi-level marketing company. So let me just save you some time and frustration, because if you message this rep, most likely, because this was taught to me, they will consistently try to get you to either become a customer. Most of the time it's just to recruit you though. So let me just save you the time and the frustration that, yeah, it's just an MLM company. This isn't social retail. Come on, just call it what it is. It bothers me because if these reps and these people who are in this industry, if you love the industry so much, you think it's such a great industry, it's such a great business, why don't you just say what it is? Just say what it is. Say it with your chest. I don't understand why you have to put a different name on it if it's so amazing. And I don't know why, but I sound a little extra in this video today, so I am so sorry. But anyway, let's move on to the next reel by her.
You're gonna want one of these.
What does it help with?
Everything.
Let's go over what the text says on the screen. So the first one, it says, listen, if you were born in the 1900s, you're gonna want one of these. I think I reacted to another rep that said something along these lines. Was it in October or November? I can't remember, but it was something along the same lines of like, oh, if you were born in the 1900s, whatever the reel said. That was an MLM rep as well. So what they're doing is they're taking these trending audios and sounds and stuff and they're using it to shill their products. Obviously, if you're trying to recruit people, or even if you're a content creator, you're going to use trending sounds and everything. So that's nothing new. But I really don't like that the MLM reps are using it, because so many people still don't know about the harms of multi-level marketing. But anyway, let's move on to the next one. It says joint mobility, healthy cartilage and tissues, muscle tone and weight loss, wrinkles and skin hydration, hair, nails, eye and gums, cardiovascular health, gut health. As someone who has some of the issues that she's talking about here, yeah, I can understand why some people who are in like a last resort situation, why they're going to try to hop on this. They're going to try to use this. Maybe it'll be some kind of placebo effect, because if this really was that great of a product, I haven't looked into it, so I don't know. But if it really was that great of a product, more people would know about it. More people would be using it, and the company wouldn't have to sell it in a multi-level marketing structure. Because in my opinion, the reason why companies go that route is because you're going to make more money, because the MLM reps, in my opinion, of course, become the best customers. So I feel like whenever I see that a company is going the MLM route, in my mind, it's just, it tells me that maybe they're not doing well. I don't know if it's just me that thinks that way, but yeah, because there's really no other reason to be an MLM company if you're doing really well being a normal company. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe that's just me. Who knows? But yeah, I guess that's going to be it for this video. And I know it's a little bit of a shorter one, but I have a few things going on that I have to do in this short amount of time that I currently have. So I know that it was a little bit of a shorter one. I'm sorry about that. I will try to make some longer videos after this one. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you have anything to add? Or maybe if there's certain products that these reps are talking about, like the last one, do you have products that you recommend? Of course, to anyone watching this, make sure to always consult with your doctor, but maybe there are dupes for some of these products that some of you might know about or have suggestions about, because a lot of you usually have really good recommendations whenever I ask for them. So anyway, okay, I'm rambling. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I will see you guys next time. This is Monica reporting to you live from a highway. Bye!